I designed and built my own RC F1 tunnel boat, and now I'm releasing it as a laser cut kit, so you can build one too. Guys, I'm so excited to finally release a kit of this boat and give you the opportunity to build one too. Please check the description of the video for the price and how to order if you're interested. In this video I will explain the kit contents, the boat spec, the recommended hardware, and I will kick off the build series of this kit. So let's go! This is my T800 F1 Tunnel boat. It's 84 centimeters long, it's made from wood and it can reach top speeds of over 100 kilometers an hour or 62 plus miles an hour. There are not too many F1 tunnel kits available. I think that's a shame because in my opinion the way these boats fly on top of the water cannot be beat by any other boat. Let's dive in the details of this kit, and right after that I will start a build series in this video to show you how to build this boat. This is a so-called frame kit. That means it contains all the bulkheads, the ribs and the parts to make the radio box, and it also comes with a hatch, either carbon fiber or fiberglass. The structural bulkheads and ribs are made from 3 mm plywood. The tunnel bottom and some parts of the radio box are made from 1.5 mm birch plywood. All these parts are laser cut and fit together nicely. Most parts have these cutouts and notches like this one, so it fits together like a puzzle. Another benefit of these cuts and notches is that all the parts will be automatically positioned correctly, so it's like a foolproof build. The hatch can be supplied either in carbon fiber like this one or from fiberglass. It does need finishing, as the way these hatches are produced result in a little rough outer surface, but no worries, it's an easy job and I will show you how to do it in this build series. This boat is initially designed for an electric setup, but I'm pretty sure a nitro setup would work too. I just haven't tried it myself. You would need an outboard leg, such as this TFL large outboard leg, or an OS or KMB 21 lower leg. An inboard setup might be possible as well, but again I haven't tried it myself, so yeah, personally I like to run an outboard just like the real boats do. You can set it up on 4S or 6S LiPo. 4S together with a 21 or 2200 kV motor, such as this one. And for a 6S setup I would recommend a 1450 to 1650 kV motor. As this boat is pretty light, a 36 mm motor will give you plenty of grunt to push this boat past 80 km an hour or even 100 plus kilometers an hour. I run my T800 with a 6S setup with a triple S 3674 size motor with 1650 kV. This is the same motor but only with 2075 kV, which makes it great for a 4S setup. Furthermore, I would recommend an electronic speed controller with at least 120 amp capacity. Mine is put over here, and this is a Turnigy Marine 120 amp water-cooled speed controller. Preferably I would recommend a 150 amp speed controller, such as the Fly Color, so you just have a little more reserve. For the recommended hardware, please check the description of this video. Now there's much more to tell about this boat, but let's start the build and we tackle the details as we build along. Oh, and I always appreciate your comments, so please feel free to leave a message. all the parts fit together great. The cutouts and these notches, they work great to position all the parts, and it fits together foolproof. Here are some close-up shots. I'm also really happy with the way that the servo mount is attached to the side frame. Makes it really strong. I deliberately left out the lowered bottom section, because in that way I could easily position the supports for the deck plates. So when you add this cross brace in between, you can just slide these supports onto the cross brace, and then they will be perfectly aligned and they just fit snug between the sides. So just add some glue, push them down, and when you flip the hull, you will see that this edge is aligned perfectly all around. And the same way for the back one. In part 2 I hope to assemble the sponsons and maybe already assemble them to the midsection, and then it will really start to look like the F1 tunnel already. Alright guys, I hope to see you in the next episode, and in the meantime please check out my GeForce Twin Mono project. Maybe I should release a kit of that boat too? Please let me know, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!